When the COVID pandemic first swept the world in 2020, the UK was one of the countries that were hardest hit, and it responded with a national lockdown. All non-essential stores were closed, public and private gatherings were banned, and Meghan and Harry were forced to socially distance 7,000 miles away. But now, we're learning that some of the people who imposed the lockdown weren't obeying it themselves.
Boris Johnson is facing fierce criticism this morning. A leaked video shows senior Downing Street staff joking about a Christmas party thrown by the British Prime Minister during last year's Tier 3 COVID lockdown.
This video shows aides rehearsing for a briefing 4 days after the alleged party.
I've just seen reports on Twitter that there was a Downing Street Christmas party on Friday night. Do you recognise those reports?
I went home. Hold on. What's the answer?
I don't know.
It wasn't a party, it was cheese and wine.
Just be clear, it's not.
Is cheese and wine all right?
No.
It was a business meeting.
I'm joking.
This is recorded. This fictional party was a business meeting. And it was not socially distanced.
The insensitive remarks were recorded just days after an alleged Christmas celebration at 10 Downing Street a year ago, a time when COVID restrictions in the country banned such gatherings, and while Britain was battling with overflowing hospitals and rising COVID deaths. In Parliament, the Prime Minister addressed the scandal.
I was also furious to see that clip. I have been repeatedly assured since these allegations emerged that there was no party and that no COVID rules were broken, and that is what I have been repeatedly assured.
We saw them practicing the lie, and now you're going to tell us that we must believe the lie? There was no party. You guys have to believe the thing that we saw is a thing, is not a thing. It is a thing. Everybody must believe me. You know, Boris would be a lot more believable if it didn't look like someone just pulled him out of a mosh pit. And guys, it's not just Boris, by the way. It feels like every month we catch another politician breaking their own COVID rules. Gavin Newsom went to that fancy restaurant. The mayor of Austin flew to Cabo. Andrew Cuomo kissed that bat. At the same time, I get why they broke COVID rules to have that party. I mean, people look forward all year long to the office Christmas party. It's the only chance you have to hook up with a coworker, have everyone in the office see it, and then pretend like it never happened. It's like a hall pass from HR. But the worst part is how they're on video joking about it. I mean, it's one thing to break your own rules. It's another thing to laugh about it. It's yet another thing to videotape it. It's like they're trying to win the dumbass triathlon. If they manage a scandal that badly, how did they handle the pandemic? What? Even worse? Total disaster. Oh, that makes sense. Huh. I do feel bad for them, you know, that this whole thing came out a year later. You know, because this scandal is happening now, but the video is from a year ago. Because I'm sure after the first 6 or 8 months, they probably thought it was over. You know, they probably thought they'd gotten away with it. It's almost like, imagine if you were at work and then your 8th grade teacher walked in like, "We finally tracked down whose gum that was under the desk, mister. You're getting 2 weeks detention." What? I'm 37. Do you want it to be 3? But let's move on to a politician who never even had the chance to face calls for her resignation, Hillary Clinton. 5 years after somehow losing an election to the world's worst person, Hillary is hoping that her failures can become a teachable moment for the rest of us.
Hillary Clinton, for the first time, sharing the victory speech she hoped to deliver in the 2016 presidential election. Clinton revisiting the speech as part of a MasterClass video being released today on the topic of resilience.
I've never shared this with anybody. I've never read it out loud. My fellow Americans, today you sent a message to the whole world. Our values endure, our democracy stands strong, and our motto remains, e pluribus unum, out of many, one.
Oof, that's brutal. And the way she's sitting like that and she's reading it to us, it's like the world's most depressing fairy tale. Once upon a time, an ogre crushed the dreams of a princess, and nobody lived happily ever after. The end. But yes, Hillary Clinton is giving a masterclass on resiliency that's now available everywhere, except in Wisconsin for some reason. And in it, she reads the victory speech that she never got to deliver. And I really love how she's like, I've never shared this speech with anybody before. It was too painful, and you're paying me how much? Oh, well, I guess I could read a few pages. And you know, if this is a thing that we're allowed to do and someone pays you to do it, I also have speeches that I never got the chance to give. I've got it right here. I am so honored to be named the MVP of the NBA Finals. And just days after being awarded the Nobel Prize for World's Coolest Penis. And look, yeah, you have to admit, it's a little weird to teach a masterclass on the biggest loss of your life. I mean, because there's plenty of things that Hillary could teach a masterclass on. She's kicked ass in so many things. It could be like the inner workings of Congress or international relations or, I don't want to say killing Jeffrey Epstein. Look, I'll say one thing. You'll never see Donald Trump doing this. He doesn't write backup speeches because whether he wins or loses, that dude gives the same speech. And my legal team completely destroyed the prosecution, and I won the case. Totally won. What's that? Lights out? Okay, night-night, warden. See you guys mañana.